Good morning to all the students. So today we are doing again TTM third semester. So we are doing again the legal and ethical issues in tourism, and the topic we have done in the last class was Companies Act 1956. The half portion we have done. So today we will continue with the last time what we have done. The same continuation is today we are doing. So Companies Act 1956, which comes under the legal and ethical issues in tourism. So even I told in the last class also, legal and ethical tourism is very important in order to run the tourism industry. For the sustainability of the tourism, various acts has been adopted by the government of India, like Indian Act, Contract Act, then Partnership Act, which we have done in the last class. So today we'll do the continuation of the Companies Act 1956. Okay, so mainly it was commenced on the October 1956, then which we have discussed in the last class. Then we even discussed the types of the companies which comes under the Companies Act. Okay, so under the types of companies, the first one is on the basis of incorporation. Okay, so under the basis of the incorporation, the companies need to work. So under the basis of incorporation, there is a statutory companies and registered companies. Okay, so under the statutory companies, these are mainly created by the various act is implemented here in this statutory companies. Okay, so this is mainly concerned with for the public utilities, and it is mainly run by RBI, SBI, LIC. Okay, so mainly this kind of form of the industries, they mainly see the railway lines, electricity companies, tramways, LPG gases, which comes under the statutory companies. Then registered companies, which comes on the basis of incorporation. So this registered company is mainly registered under the Companies Act. Okay, the company need to be registered when they start. Okay, so all the work they do in a legal and even the ethical things they'll adopt, but at the meantime they need to work in a legal way. Okay, so another type of the company is on the basis of liability. So under the basis of liability, it has two branches. Number one is limited by shares and limited by guarantee. Okay, so under the limited by shares, under this comes the members of the company is very much limited. Okay, the amount, the share they pay is in a limited amount. Okay, they'll just see, they analyze, then only they'll do the investment. Then in a limited by guarantee is the company, the liability depends upon the members of the company. The certain fixed amount, the guaranteed amount will be given to the different companies or the firms. Okay, before when they run the company, the certain fixed amount will be given. Okay, which comes under the basis of liability. So this are the types of the companies on the basis of incorporation, divided into two parts: statutory companies and registered companies. Then comes on the basis of liability, limited by, that has again been divided into limited by shares and limited by guarantee. Okay, so these are the the types of companies which comes under the Companies Act 1956. Okay, so there are more companies are also included in it. Various types of companies are also included, like on the basis of number of members. Okay, on the basis of the number of members, which comes under the types of companies. Okay, we have the private company and public companies. Okay, so the private company is mainly they restrict the right to transfer. Okay, they do some kind of restriction. Okay, the limited members are there, only the 50 members, not more than that. And they also prohibit the amount of share, the amount of investment, in what way they do. Certain prohibition will be there. They analyzed the some, you know, guaranteed amount they'll see and they analyze. So all this comes under the private company. And in the public company, no such restrictions are there as compared with the private one. Okay, so minimum paid capital is 1 lakh in the private company, whereas the minimum paid capital in the public sectors is 5 lakh. There is a certain amount, difference is there between the private and the public companies, which comes under the basis of number of members under the types of companies. Okay, so under the types of companies, first one we have on the basis of incorporation, okay, which is again divided into statutory companies and registered companies. Next we have on the basis of liability, which is again divided into limited by shares and limited by guarantee. Then we have on the basis of the members, the number of members, which is again divided into private company and public company, which is existed in this society, public and private sector. Differences are there. Then another types of company is on the basis of control. Okay, so on the basis of control, it is divided into holding companies and subsidiary companies. Okay, so these holding companies, they just hold the power. If the company is running under them, they just hold the power. So whatever the direction and channelization will be done by the company to the another company, who is the holders will hold the power, and they just channelize and give them the direction. Next is subsidiary company. Okay, they hold the company over the former ownership, which comes under the subsidiary company. So on the basis of control which is under the types of companies, which is divided into holding companies and subsidiary companies. Okay, and the last one in the type of company we have on the basis of ownership. So under the basis of ownership, it is divided into two parts, that is government company and foreign company. So government company is mainly run under the Indian sectors, and whereas the foreign mainly run by the outsiders, and the rules and regulation is quite different between them. So this government companies is mainly run by the government sectors, rules and regulation mainly implemented by the government of India, whereas foreign company, even the certain rules has been implemented by the government of India, but other rules, some of the rules, it comes from outside. So this is all about the types of the company. So I hope you have understood what I have explained. So we'll see you in the next class, and whatever the problem you are facing, students, please ask, and you can query in the WhatsApp. Okay, thank you.